Good evening, thanks for joining us on the news at 8, today the 24th day of July 2025. I am Chine Umahi for the deadline. Mayor Lucky Bokwe reaffirms loyalty to PDP amid defection rumors. This cold reject review talks over tariff with states. EFCC chair seeks stronger partnerships against money laundering. We take commercials and the rapid details and many more. Stay connected.
Experience the smooth and strong feeling that consistently surpasses expectation. Leading the way in high-performance lubricants, Master Supermoto Oil is as durable as titanium.
Welcome back. Now to details. Mayor Lucky Bokwe, a prominent political figure in Abn State and member of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), has reaffirmed his allegiance to the party, putting to rest growing speculation about a potential defection. Speaking after a recent meeting with Julius Abure, national chairman of the Labour Party, and Chinedum Oji, former speaker of the Abn State House of Assembly, who recently defected to the All Progressives Congress (APC), Bokwe addressed rumors surrounding his political future. Residents from several communities in Ruwan-Bore Ward, Gusau local government area of Zamfara State, staged a peaceful protest on Wednesday to decry ongoing attacks by armed bandits. The news agency of Nigeria, NAN, reports that the demonstrators who marched to the government house in Gusau came from Ruwan-Bore, Mada, Wonaka, Begin Mahe, Kanawa, and Tudun-Wada communities. The Independent National Electoral Commission in Jigawa State has called on political parties to sensitize their supporters to ensure the peaceful conduct of the upcoming by-elections in the state. This call was made by the INEC Resident Electoral Commissioner in the state, Professor Mamad Lawan, on Wednesday during a meeting with stakeholders at the Commission's conference hall in Duse, the state's capital. Former Minister of Transportation Rotimi Amici said yesterday that coalition leaders will fully support the African Democratic Congress eventual presidential candidate for the 2027 general election. Amici stated this on a day the ADC said policies being implemented by President Bola Tinubu's administration have failed to alleviate the sufferings of Nigerians. This is even as former governor of Jigawa State and a chieftain of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), Sule Lamido, said he is willing to work for any agreement within or outside his party to secure Nigeria in 2027, but said he would not be part of any coalition or join the ADC. Former Senate President Dr. Abubakar Bukola Saraki has called on members of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) to remain steadfast and united despite the party's current internal challenges. He urged loyalists not to give up but to work together to rebuild the PDP and uphold its legacy. Saraki's message came in a heartfelt statement shared on his official Facebook page on Wednesday following his participation in a PDP consultative conference organized by one of the party's founding fathers, Professor Jerry Garner. Commissioners of energy across the 30 states on Wednesday disclosed their readiness to meet with power distributors to negotiate electricity tariffs that are reflective and not burdensome on residents of the state. This follows the recent cut in electricity tariff for Band A customers from 209 naira to 160 naira by the Enugu Electricity Regulatory Commission and the resistance that greeted the development by both power generation and distribution companies. The European Union has allocated 500,000 euro, approximately 886 million naira, to provide urgent humanitarian assistance to thousands of internally displaced persons in Benue State, following a surge in deadly attacks that have worsened the state's protracted humanitarian crisis. According to the EU, more than 1.5 million people have been displaced from their homes since 2018. Between 2024 and 2025, no fewer than 6,900 lives had been lost and over 400,000 people displaced. Total Energies reported a sharp decline in second quarter net profits on Thursday as falling global oil and gas prices offset gains from increased production. The French energy energy giant posted a net profit of $2.7 billion for Q2, marking a 29% year-on-year decline. Still, the company described its performance as robust. Revenue also fell, dropping 7.6% to $49.6 billion, a smaller decrease than the 10% fall in Brent crude oil prices over the same period. The impact of lower prices was partially cushioned by a 2.5% rise in production, with average output reaching 2.5 million barrels of oil equivalent per day. The executive chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC), Ola Olukayode, has called for stronger cooperation from designated non-financial businesses and professionals in the fight against money laundering and the financial vulnerabilities affecting key sectors of Nigeria's economy. Olukayode made this appeal on Thursday during a one-day outreach program for high-risk DNF VPs in Ibadan, Oyo State, organized by the EFCC under the theme Effective Implementation of AML/CFT/CPF Measures Among DNF VPs in Nigeria. On foreign scene, Hamas announced on Thursday that it has submitted its response to an Israeli proposal for a 60-day ceasefire in Gaza, following more than 2 weeks of indirect negotiations in Qatar that have yet to produce a truce. In a statement posted on Telegram, the Palestinian militant group said it just submitted its response and that of the Palestinian faction to the ceasefire proposal to the mediators. While on sports, FC Barcelona has cancelled their upcoming pre-season friendly against Japan's Vissel Cup, citing serious contractual breaches by the event's promoter. The Spanish club also warned that the remaining fixtures on their ASEAN tour, scheduled in South Korea, could be at risk. Barcelona had been set to face J-League side Vissel Cup on Sunday before traveling to South Korea for matches against FC Seoul on July 31st and Daegu FC on August 4th. And that sports news brings us to the end of the news at 8. Before we do a recap of our major headlines, Mayor Lucky Igbokoe reaffirms loyalty to PDP amid defection rumors. The schools reject resume talks over tariffs with state. EFCC chair seeks stronger partnership against money laundering. For these and many more, look at the website at www.tvntv.com.ng. You can also download the app to Google Play Store, download the ABN Radio/television. You can as well follow us on all our social media platforms displayed on your screen. I am Chini Omai. Welcome to my friend.